Hey there guys, welcome to today's video. Now the point of today's video is to talk about how a lot of people are drinking too many calories basically, and a lot of people are gaining weight because they're not aware of the calories in the drinks that they're in the beverages they're ordering. So most people are aware, if you're eating pizzas, burgers, chocolate, you're aware, if you're eating too much in general, you know that chocolate's bad for you, you know that eating a family-sized pizza is going to make you gain weight. I mean, it's common sense, isn't it? Most people are, understand that. But, one way that a lot of people I see are consuming way too many calories is in drinks. Now, if you get to, a Starbucks, any Starbucks, sit down and have a look what other people are ordering, what they're drinking and what they're eating. And you'll see there's a lot of slim people in there, young women, and they've ordered mochas, lattes, and normally they're eating something with that. So they've got a small muffin or a cookie and whatever. So if you head on to the Starbucks website, or it's not just specifically Starbucks, I mean this happens in any coffee shop or place, such place, cafe, whatever. So, but just for the example, Starbucks, because you've got all their calories, available to check. You'll see a lot of them are drinking, perhaps a large mocha, or a latte, full fat milk latte, and then they put sugar as well. They're about 400 calories or so, just a drink. And you don't feel like you've eaten 400 calories, do you, when you drink that? So if you have whipped cream and things, even more calories on top of that. And then because they're just drinking something, they're not including those calories really, like calories that you drink, it doesn't really affect your hunger. Perhaps, something like a very thick milkshake or something like that might fill you up a bit, but drinking a coffee is not something that's going to stop you from feeling hungry in general. So normally they order something with that, a muffin, a cookie, a bit of cheesecake, whatever. Now these are small, they're not particularly large, and if you check online the calories of these, they're similar to the drinks. You're looking at 450 calories or so for a muffin. The cookies are around 350, something like that. Cheesecake again, 400 plus. And there's a lot of slim people there that are consuming nearly 900 calories in a drink and a small snack. And I just believe that they're not aware of this, because if you were aware that you're consuming the same amount of calories as a pizza, an entire pizza, I don't think they would do it. But they're just seeing it as a coffee and a little snack. I'm sure if you ask these people, they'd think, perhaps it's 200 calories or something, if they were aware of calories in general, there's no way they would think that they're consuming the same amount, of calories as a pizza, a burger and chips or something, I mean, the calories we're talking about is huge. If you take for example, women, the average woman, it's 2,000 calories to maintain your weight. Now, if you're perhaps a bit slimmer than average, or a bit shorter than average, then your maintenance calories are less, perhaps 1,800 as a woman. So that's half of you're consuming half of your daily calories in one coffee and a small muffin. So it's obvious that this is going to lead to excess weight gain, and they're just not going to realise where it's coming from. And this happens with lots of people, even people that are overweight because they're eating too much. The calories in drinks are contributing a lot as well. Oftentimes people are drinking a couple of litres of soda a day, and that's hundreds and hundreds of calories there. One small bottle is like nearly 250 calories, 300 calories or something, depending on the drink and such. But if you're consuming a couple of litres of soda a day, that's that's hundreds and hundreds of calories. And we know that to lose a pound you need to reduce your calorie intake by 3,500 calories, and that will equate to a pound of fat. So a pound of fat is worth 3,500 calories basically. So just by cutting out those sodas, you know, if you count that every day, a lot of people would lose a pound a week just by changing what they're drinking. And you know, it's not that difficult really. You can change the sugar-free. Obviously, no, you know, sodas or whatever are particularly healthy. But you know, if it's 0 calorie, then you won't gain weight from it. It's still not healthy for the body or whatever, but you know, it's obviously way better than consuming, you know, 600 calories or more a day in you know, fizzy drinks, sodas. So you know, people need to be aware of this. I hope this video, if you haven't been aware of it, will make you you know, take it into account. Now, there's nothing wrong with every now and then. There's ways to reduce the calories in these drinks, of course. You know, if you get a latte, get fat-free milk, no sugar, no cream. The mocha, I'm sure, you know, the same thing, you can reduce it like that. But excuse me, I've got a dry throat. But the point I'm making here is, you know, these high calorie drinks are a huge reason why a lot of people that don't actually have any sort of mental issues with food, or haven't always been fat, you know, a lot of people that are naturally slim are gaining weight, and that's why obesity is increasing more than ever. So, you know, especially in the United States, excuse me, in the United States, I watched a video, I can't remember the channel now, it was comparing fast food restaurants from the UK and the United States. Now, the United States small size soda is larger than the UK medium size in almost every fast food restaurant, which is just, you know, it's crazy. And they have, you know, some huge sizes. You have cups, you know, for sodas and things. You know, it's just tons of sugar, and you know, their small is you know, it's nearly our large. There's not much difference between their small size sodas and our large, and you know, there's just so many calories packed into that. If you look at the fast food meals, if you got, you know, a sugar-free soda, it cuts a huge chunk out of the meal's calories. You know, about 30% really, 20%. You're looking at reducing just by changing what you're drinking. Obviously fast food's not great, but just by changing what drink you order, you'll cut out 30%, you know, of the calories there. So it does add up over time. You know, a few calories a day is a lot in a year. You know, 100 calories a day, it adds up to a lot of weight across a year. So you need to consider that, you know, in your everyday choices and things. Even, you know, a couple of teaspoons of sugar, you know, that's what would that be, you know, about 50 calories or something like that. You know, if you have that multiple times a day in your coffee, and then every single day of the year, you know, you realise how much weight that can make you gain. Just one choice you're making throughout the day. Changing that to sweeteners, Splenda, whatever, you know, obviously that will make a huge difference, as long as you're not, you know, replacing it with something else that's equally as bad. So, you know, take into account all of these calories that are hidden really in what we drink, because your body doesn't feel those calories as if you're eating them. You know, it's not the same to drink, you know, 400 calories or eat 400 calories. Obviously it's much different. Eating 400 calories of lettuce, for example, I mean, it will fill you up incredibly, because it will be a huge amount of lettuce. Same with fruits and things, vegetables, you know, just they have a lot more volume, a lot more fibre, and it will just fill you up a lot more, and you're probably not even going to be able to eat that amount. I mean, because obviously vegetables and fruits and things in general are low calories. So just, you know, especially if you're dieting as well, you don't want to waste the calories that you have on drinks, because you're just going to feel even hungrier, and it's going to make the dieting even harder. So you want to try and, you know, make sure all your drinks are calorie free basically. I drink black coffee, teas, you know, herbal teas and things, fruit teas, no sugar, no milk, nothing, you know, it's just 0 calorie everything. So for me it makes my intermittent fasting a lot easier, because you've got those calories to eat. So you know, it's all important to be aware of that, how much easier it can make your diet if you're on a diet, and how much it can affect your weight gain potentially if you don't realise this. So I hope this has been of some use to you guys. I hope you've learnt something from this. I hope you can, you know, make some healthy choices there. Avoid any unnecessary weight gain, even if you're slim. You know, this adds up over the years, and this can make you, you know, heavily overweight. Just scouting these high calorie coffees and teas and things. So, you know, you can use this information if you didn't know it, you know, to make better choices and, you know, improve your life, make your dieting easier. So thanks for watching today's video. Stay tuned for the next video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.